Here is our apartment in Bucharest. Beautiful. Well located. We don't need TV. Never turned on the TV once in this country. No need to. What an amazing welcome to Bucharest from our gracious and kind host, who took us on a quick tour of the city, explaining much of its history, important sites, and making so many recommendations for us to enjoy our short stay in what turned out to be a wonderful city. Okay, so we are at Caru, Bere, which was recommended to us by our apartment owner. And Jeanette, you tell us what you selected.
Okay, I am going to have the rustic pork soup. Main course, I'm going to have the rustic stew with chicken, pork, and vegetables, with rice and vegetables, with a white cabbage salad.
Sounds good. And I am going to have Romanian soup with sour cream and garlic. My main course is going to be a whole oven baked trout. And for salad, I'm going, and polenta. Must have the polenta with that. And I'm going to have the tomato and cucumber salad. And I think we've been eating so much, we both pass in dessert,
Yes,
right?
no dessert for us.
But look at the scenery here. Look at the background to this video.
And this is a very traditional, popular restaurant. Um,
Yes, I will. I'll show that. I'll show the other side of the restaurant. There we go. We're at one end because people smoke here, so we came away from any smokers so we can enjoy our meal. So we are very impressed with Bucharest. It's really a lovely atmosphere here. We're a classical city. So tomorrow, Friday, G,
yeah,
we do.
we go to the opera.
Okay.
Yes, it's going to have classical music.
Yes.
And then the Saturday, I think from lunchtime, we'll be spending the whole day.
An evening.
That's correct, yes. There's a festival. From what I understand, it's a drink made out of grapes. It's alcoholic.
But before the grapes are fermented,
That,
so maybe it's non-alcoholic then.
no, I think it's alcoholic. I'm not too sure about
Yeah,
it.
but it's famous for that drink, right?
Yeah, and then we'll have that, and they're going to have the festival with eats and
Music and dance and so
yes.
on. So we're looking
look
forward to that.
Very much so.
Yes, because we really love the culture of every country we visit.
Yes.
We always enjoy that. So I'm going to look forward to that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Link.
Go to Kadata.
My soup is quite tasty. It's unusual to have sour cream in soup, I think. Except
You want some?
with the
pepper?
Bosch, they put sour cream in it. But their sour cream seems quite different to what we're accustomed to. But it's very tasty. It's got chicken in it as well. This is Jeanette's meal. The stew with rice. And this is my baked trout with polenta and sour cream. This is where we just had lunch, but outside. Evidence of Romanesque architecture. Look at that. What incredible atmosphere. We're just on our way back home after having a beautiful traditional lunch. There's Jeanette walking ahead of me. To get across this huge roundabout at the intersection, you have to come underground and cross to the other side. Got lots of shops down here. Interesting. Look at the extent of the support that this concert is getting this evening. We still have a good 25 minutes to go before the commencement. And look, every seat is taken. Okay, let's go. Go ahead, take a seat. So guys, this is Rihanna.
Hi.
Who kindly brought us here, guided us from the metro
Right.
to Ceausescu's mansion.
That's right.
So we're so thankful to her for doing
And
that.
she reminds me of Zofia so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you. Bye bye. Good luck to you.
Good luck. Okay. I'm so glad to have met you. Okay.
Me too.
So Jeanette's entering Ceausescu's mansion, where we're going to spend the morning in this very iconic historic site for this country.
Okay, so let's see from here.
And this energy. So we have just exited the Ceausescu summer mansion. We are not allowed to take any photographs or video inside, but it was an amazing place, very eclectic in its design and decorations and furnishings. An amazing place. And this is where we entered. So we came right back to where we started, and then we're on our way. This is the most expensive neighborhood in Bucharest, where the Ceausescu mansion is. You can see from the brand of vehicles parked on the road. And look at the weather we're having on our final day in Bucharest. Incredible skies, cloudless skies. There's forecasts of rain tomorrow when we leave for Bulgaria. Lots of people around here as we head to the park and the festival that starts a little bit later, the wine festival. Apparently they make a special cherry wine or cherry liqueur from their grapes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Middle of this great little park with a beautiful lake, still on our way to the festival. Lots of activity down here, lots of boats. You can take a sail or motor as you like. And there's the city skyline in the background. I think we finally arrived at the festival. So let's go check it out and see what we can enjoy here. Thumbs up. Oh, she's giving the thumbs up. Here we are. Ooh, just what I want. We'll find out. So this is what we came for, guys. To show the grapes. Here we go. Exciting little place. This is a crosswalk in the middle of the restaurants. And look. That's funny. Suckling pig. As usual, somebody always helps interpret. And the people are so kind. This is our lunch here at the festival. And of course, the drink made from the wine, not from the wine, from the grapes before they're fermented. So we shall see. So let me describe what I'm eating. So I've got two types of sausages. The thicker one is very tasty. We've had it before. Very tasty. The narrower one
It's sheep.
is what?
Sheep sausage.
What sausage?
Sheep sausage.
The narrower one, the sheep. Very nice. And of course we've got potatoes. Lovely. They're spiced up. And we've got grilled vegetables as well.
And cabbage.
Yeah?
Cabbage.
I noticed, G, that the eggplant is not fully cooked. It's kind of half raw. It gives it a little bit of a crunchy taste, and it's fine. And you've got cabbage as well, famous cabbage. How is yours, love?
Good.
When you come to this place, you have to have an appetite because they give you a lot of food. A lot of food. When we first started off, we had agreed that we would take or order one meal and share it for starters and see how it goes. But we haven't really kept to that for the most part.
And
So it's a lot of food.
And the thing is, we've brought stuff home leftovers which we dumped because
Well,
yeah,
we need it.
yeah.
Here in Bucharest, we've just had fish once, at least I had. But it's mostly a meat country, either the pork or chicken or beef, and that's fine with me.
It's a lot of carbs.
A lot of carbs, that's correct. So knowing that, we have to compensate with salad later and more walking. In fact, we do a lot of walking anyway on our holidays generally, and we've done a fair bit on this vacation. Before we came here, we were well over 5 kilometers walking
Today, yeah.
today. Explain it to my camera for me, please.
Yeah, it's Romanian mousse.
Most,
We
yes.
make it first and we put it on the bottle with some mechanism to make it wine.
Okay.
It's the chilled of wine.
Okay, so it's a stage before winemaking, before fermentation.
Yeah, before
Thank
fermentation.
you. And it's called mousse.
Yeah,
Thank you.
my pleasure.
So the mousse is very sweet. It's almost like a sangria without the fizz and without any juice in it. So it's pure grape juice, really. So it's very pleasant with lots of sugar, right?
And that's why initially I was going to order 1 liter and we changed it to
To half liter, yes.
half a liter.
Jeanette's ahead of me, walking off the calories we just put on with that huge meal. So, hi guys, we're here in Sofia, Bulgaria. We came in last night and we thought that we would just give a summary of our visit to Romania, which was a great surprise for us, wasn't it, G?
A wonderful surprise.
Yes? In
Yes.
every aspect.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So we'll talk about some of those things and hopefully it will entice you to visit this wonderful country. In every apartment that we stayed, the Wi-Fi was fantastic. We had no issues whatsoever. It was just great.
Very courteous people. The drivers would let you in, let drivers in, and they would acknowledge and thank Roger. And that was a very pleasant surprise.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry coming from Calgary, where you get that occasionally.
Yeah.
And so we were very impressed with
It made driving really, really easy.
Yes.
Throughout the country.
Yes, yes. And
also, I want to talk about, since you mentioned driving and the courtesy of the people, the roads were really great. We drove from Bucharest, the capital, into Transylvania over the Carpathian Mountains. The roads were single lane, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very simply engineered, but engineered for safety. And the signage was just phenomenal. Everywhere, very clear signs. Lots of pedestrian crossings too, right? For the people to,
yes, one has to be very careful about that. There are so many pedestrian crossings, lots. Yes. Our favorite city, I would say, unfortunately, you only spent 1 night. But then when you're applying the vacation, you don't know much about the country. You really just go based on location and the routes that you want to take.
So come out with it. What's favorite?
How do you pronounce it again?
Sikishwara.
Yes, yes.
Sikishwara in Transylvania.
We loved it.
Fell in love with it, and we encourage anybody visiting Romania to go to that city, included for, I would say, 2-3 days.
It's small, but there's something really quaint, unique about it that I loved.
Yes, after we both loved.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
Imagine we went, we left the Citadel, that area, around 10 o'clock at night. After 10, walk into our apartment, took the wrong route, and we felt very safe.
Absolutely safe.
Very safe.
There was nobody on the street.
No,
it was
we were
very
the only
quiet and
ones.
peaceful,
Yeah.
and we got back home safely. So
Yeah.
that was no issue. And so returning to drive-in for a moment, we talked about the courtesy of the people and so on. The only place that we noticed a little honking was when we came back to Bucharest, which was, of course, a very big, busy city, 1.7 to 8 million people. So obviously in traffic, you'd get a little annoyance here and there if people held up traffic. But other than that, it was great.
Yeah, I would say there was a stark difference
Between
driving everywhere in Romania, like all the places we
Yeah.
drove in Romania versus
Bucharest.
Bucharest. Bucharest, as soon as you drove into Bucharest, we noticed the difference. The other thing that impressed me is the credit card usage. We were able to use our credit cards everywhere. A coffee, a little hole in the wall that had a bakery, everywhere.
Everywhere. That surprised
really
us.
surprised
Because I think
us.
we were told that that was an issue. but-
Not so much in Romania.
We only talk about Romania now, so
Okay.
I thought it was an issue, but it was a great
Okay.
surprise.
Yeah.
A great surprise. And what about the metro? The use of the metro was so fantastic. It's
Yes,
so
in
easy to
Bucharest,
use.
yes.
So easy to use to get
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found the restaurants not as inexpensive as I had anticipated. Obviously, the prices have gone up everywhere worldwide, and
But we
Likewise
expected
there.
East the Balkans to be
yes,
much more inexpensive. But
That's
it
right.
was not as we expected. But okay.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
oh yes.
What about the
Very
cuisine? Jean?
affordable.
What about the cuisine you found here?
It's a lot of, for me personally, it's a lot of carbs. Lots of carbs, lots of meats, sausages.
They used mutton a lot. They used pork a lot.
Pork a lot,
Beef,
yes.
yes. We didn't see much fish. I did have a fish dish once.
That's
but
right, you had the big
Yes,
trout.
yes. It was mostly meat and carbohydrates based.
Yeah.
Yes, biased, I would say. Yes, but it was good. And what else can we talk about? Yeah, we met lots of lovely people. as
Oh,
we
the
indicated
people were
before.
just exceptionally friendly.
Yes, everywhere.
People, someone would hear us asking a question and would just come over, can I help you? Which was really impressive.
Refreshing and impressive.
Very impressive.
And surprising, because you hear different things about different countries. And that was great. That was great. We met a monk out of the blue. He came, we were going to a car. We were outside one of the Orthodox churches, and he just appeared out of nowhere and just engaged us in conversation. And that was interesting. We went to the opera in Bucharest, and
An open air.
an open air opera, and that was phenomenal. And there I met someone who I thought was part of the show, but she wasn't. Her husband was involved, but she happened to be a singer who had just returned from Rome, where she won some contest or prize or award. So I found that interesting. She asked me not to publish our conversation, which in due respect to her I won't, but very, very nice. So everywhere we went, we met people that were
Everywhere.
absolutely lovely.
Yes. Angels crossed our path.
Yes,
all over.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes. What about the weather, G?
Well, when we went to the first couple of days, it was a bit chilly, and I was very happy that we brought our jackets and a couple of long sleeve tops. They were a hindrance because they're bulky, but did they ever come in handy?
Absolutely. Because this is the fall, really. It's the beginning of the
Right.
fall that we came here.
Right.
Yes.
But after those 2 days, the weather was fabulous.
Yeah. But
Somehow-
coming to this part of the world at this time of year, just remember to select your clothing properly.
Yes, you should get a mix of clothing.
Yes. But in summary, guys, Romania has been a great surprise to both of us.
Yes.
We have really enjoyed it.
Wonderful surprise, lovely people.
Yes, and as I hope that is conveyed in the video that you've just looked at. So thanks for watching, guys, and then we're on now to Bulgaria. Bye.
Bye.